Jubilation in court as suspended police chief Abba Kyari secures legal victory. What do you expect before? He's not going to secure it. He's going to secure it now. He did his job very well as the police chief. Probably, I think it was an issue of corruption and all of that. We know that they always forgive them of their sin, so that one will be new thing. According to Voice TV Nigeria on Thursday, 5 February 2026, there was an atmosphere of jubilation and relief inside and outside the courtroom on Thursday as suspended Deputy Commissioner of Police Abba Kyari recorded a major legal victory in a high-profile case that has drawn national attention for several years. Supporters, legal associates and sympathizers of the embattled police officer erupted in celebration shortly after the court delivered its ruling, marking a significant turning point in the prolonged legal battle involving the former head of the intelligence response team. Abba Kyari, once celebrated as one of Nigeria's most decorated crime-fighting officers, has faced multiple legal challenges in recent years. His trouble began after he was linked to allegations involving international fraud. Yes, I know that fraud was part of it, and later became embroiled in a drug-related investigation by the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA. The controversy surrounding Kyari led to his suspension from the Nigerian police force and triggered a series of court proceedings, investigations, and intense public debate. Many Nigerians closely followed the development, with opinions divided between those who believed the officer deserved justice and those who demanded accountability. According to court observers, the judge carefully reviewed submissions from both the prosecution and the defense before arriving at the verdict. The defense team had argued that the evidence presented against Kyari was insufficient. Evidence was insufficient, no be small thing, to sustain some of the claims made against him. After weighing the argument, the court showed that certain legal thresholds required to uphold the charges had not been met, leading to a favorable outcome for the suspended police officer. Welcome to Nigeria. No, there is not enough evidence, no be small thing. During the ruling was announced, supporters inside the courtroom reportedly broke into applause, while others outside the premises celebrated the decision. Several supporters of Kyari also described the ruling as a victory for justice and due process. So, some said they had always believed the officer would eventually clear his name. Meanwhile, others urged the authorities to allow the legal process to run its full course without interference. However, on Thursday's court ruling marks a significant development in the long-running legal saga involving Abba Kyari. The jubilation witnessed at the courthouse reflected the strong emotions surrounding the case, which has remained a major topic of national discussion. As the legal process continues, many Nigerians will be watching closely to see how the situation unfolds and what the final outcome will mean for one of the country's most controversial and talked about law enforcement figures in recent times across the country. It is well. Iboro says if care is not taken, he'll be the next IGP or ambassador before Uncle. Just join APC. Your sins are forgiven. Obviously, they're forgiving him of his sin. Shaibu says, DSS, please kindly go ahead and wait him outside the courtroom because he's not done yet. Idbe Okoro says, mad people, confirmed criminal. What a country. Welcome to Nigeria once again. John Umbuka says, with this, it will be difficult to get it right as a nation. NDLEA, EFCC wasted their precious time. You get? And it will not even motivate these NDLEA people to even want to work because they will go through all that stress, gather information, and then go and arrest the culprit. And at the end of the day, you release them and let them go. It's really a waste of time, I'm telling you. As the person says, that's how they are freeing criminals for their 2027 bid. You know this now. That's what they are doing. Uchenna says it's highly expected because Nigerian judges are very corrupt. They have been paid. Chacha said as long as this is Nigeria and Kyari is the full animal, they will set him free now. How did they acquire all the properties and investments his life salaries cannot buy? How much did they pay police officers? Why must honest people lose cases in court like with Obi's stolen mandates? Who is watching? What is really watching? Michael Williams says Nigeria is gone. Venna says Michio, victory by people there. Corrupt judicial system of Zoo. No way forward for Nigeria. No way forward. Nana says imagine the nonsense. No be smart thing. It is Robin says the only judge and judgment I will respect is the one that will come from God. Every other judge and judgment, mostly in Nigeria, is a complete bullshit. It did not lie. Honestly says, oh God, is this a joke? Nigeria judiciary is gone since Tete. We don't have enough evidence. Oh, Femi says, Nigeria judicial system is full of jokers. The law is meant for the poor. Yes, so I've lost hope in that system since. I'm telling you, there is no hope for any common man anyway. I'm telling you. Just imagine how they do this case, but many innocent citizens are in prison suffering. He said no work at all. Daniel says, this judgment has made nonsense of all that happened in NSAS, including the judgment against the Nigerian police and the Nigerian army. It means all the youth et al. Who died in NSAS and all the damages awarded, including judgment, are illegal, ultra-vires, null and void, and all the money paid should be returned. I'm not surprised. This judgment could not have been different because Tinubu was part and parcel of the trouble. He's the president of Nigeria right now. This judgment should not stand in any appeal. That is why, see, don't go and buy yourself because of any politician. They don't care. At the end of the day, it's just you that lose. Now, person will buy 9 lose in this country. Jubilation says, so that criminal on government uniform has been released. I don't think they've released him yet, but it's looking like they'll release him very soon. Uchenna says Nigeria judiciary should be scraped off. Who will come the give judgment? Ukeye says giving victory to terrorists because he obeys this government. Before encore. Today, victory for what? So now all his atrocities are forgiven. Yes, now. That's what you mean by legal victory. God dey, sha. God dey. Mohammed says, I wonder those that are trying their best for this nation are always victims of persecution. But those that are buying the people every day are working free. At least I'm happy for Abba Kyari. We are waiting for Nigerian police to call him back and promote him so that he can continue with his good work. Which good work? Very small thing. Market Tinubu said, what do you expect in Nigeria? Kyari should FG and police authorities to court for illegal detention and character assassination. Nothing good can come out of Nigeria. Military said, I'm so happy for him. He was a nightmare to kidnappers, Yahoo boys and criminals. Many of them won't like this news. Are you sure? Okay. Another says criminals are just being favored under this regime. Abina. Johnny says 2027 Northern vote has been sealed. Olufemi says, did you see our judiciary in Nigeria? When are we going to get it right in this country? God help us. INS says he's a Fulani man. The crime they committed is not a crime in Nigeria, no matter the level of crime. That is why Fulani tells everybody that they own Nigeria. God help us. And please don't forget to like, to share, to subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.